Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we do not only have a new horsey mod in here, but I think we actually also have a new modder, which I'm really intrigued by. It is Tangara140 and I'm just intrigued. Like, new modders means more mods for us. So I'm so intrigued. It is a possibility that it's an older modder I just do not remember or haven't seen anything by. But it's the first I remember seeing for the person. So I think he or she is new. And it is the Akhal Teke horse, which again is another horsey. Right away when I got this mod, I actually thought something was wrong with it because they look so shiny, all of them. But look at the picture here below me. They are so shiny. They are really shiny in real life. And they also come in a variety of color. Again, I saw black, I saw white, I saw everything in between. All of the browns, all of the grays, everything. So I'm so intrigued. And we even got a lot of color variation in the game also. I think the hair is just so short, so it gives this shiny skin underneath shining through. I'm not sure, but I think that's it. They are also extremely like, they're not thin. They are just like not a lot of fat, but they have muscles, so you can see every single muscle on them very clearly. And they're just beautiful. Like, they're not like a horse I have seen in real life, but they seem really beautiful. So let's jump into the game and see what we actually have, and just a little show off here. If you like the habitat, I built that on my second channel. I plan to make a zoo here with all of the biomes, so we can make these mod videos much beautifuler. That's not the word. So this is my little deserty and rocky area. So we have more rocks over here and a little bit of a desert over here. And that's also why we have some enrichment here that doesn't fit the horse. That's just because I just wanted to be ready so we can drop the mods in and just get going and it will look beautiful. We do have something that is a little weird. One being that if I go into here in the shop or the animal and look for it, I will just... You can see one of them are blue, and if I click on that, the color is gray coat. And gray coat is this one, I think. Nay, that double gray coat, that's not only gray coat. Gray coat, this is the gray coat. So that looks, when you go in here, it will look blue, but it doesn't seem blue when you get it out. We also have these, where these two are not the same color. Keep in mind, this is the light Isabella coat. This is the gold Isabella coat. We also have a dark Isabella coat. We have another gold Isabella coat here than this one. So yeah, we have a lot of coats that are very similar, but have small changes. We do also have a really dark one here. I think it's called black. Yeah, black coat. And it have this beautiful marking in the forehead that I'm not sure what's called. This one is the dark Isabella coat. And just gonna try to click here. That's the gold Isabella coat. Gold Isabella coat. Gold Isabella coat. So you will have a lot of colors that looks a lot alike, but not completely. And this is the gray coat for the full here. So yeah, you can be extremely particular which ones you want, and it's kind of fun actually start breeding it. I have no idea how many colors we have in here, but there's a lot. They are beautiful. They are domesticated, which a lot of horse breeds are. Population in the wild unknown, approximately 5,000 individuals of the race in captivity. Over here, they are from Central Asia, Turkmenistan. Again, I know how to say it in Danish, but this is not Danish. And Iran. They live in the desert and the grassland biome, and one of them need 575 square meters of land and zero of everything else. They live in places from minus 9 to 42 degrees Celsius. So both of these biomes in the game will work perfectly. Great for a fence above 6 feet 6, which is 3 meters. Over here, group size is from 3 to 8, and if it's mixed, it's up to only 1 male and the rest females. But in bachelor groups, you can see it can still go up to 8. Here, Akhal gregarious groups with a dominant couple. So not a dominant male, but a dominant couple. Polyamorous, confidence around humans, and no guest should not enter the habitat. They go for 1.65 meters at the winters. I think that's... I think that's the same place as you... in Danish, you would normally say you measure them in stag. It's called. It's from the button of the hoof and then up to the highest point up here. Not the head, the highest point here over the shoulder. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but the males are 5 centimeters, 2 inches bigger than the females. And they are, again, 165 and 160. So they are about the same size as me. I'm a 162.5. If anyone wanted to know that. Yeah, and that is 6.5 feet around there, I think. They live for around 20 years and weigh 450 kilos, the males, and 425, the females. Again, roughly double it, and you have it in pounds. Reach sexual maturity at age 3 and can reproduce until they turn 20, so around when they die. Again, plus minus. They will only give a single offspring a year and be pregnant for 12 months. Should be easy to breed in captivity, though. We have a lot here. I think, I imagine that it's the Przewalski's wild horse, but I'm not sure. We have the grapple, herb scent marker, plant screen, robbing pillar. Scratching trees, both of them are both large ball, sprinkler, and the keyboard. But why? I can't imagine a horse using a keyboard without ruining it. And I hate that plotted keyboard. I really do. No. We have the grazing ball feeder, the large spiral feeder, the hanging grazing feeder, the melon feeder, and the scarecrow feeder. They do not have any interspecies enrichment, which I think is a little weird because a lot of horse family really enjoy, like, in captivity, like, you can have a horse and a donkey and a zebra together and they would just enjoy each other, pretty much. So yeah. Should we change the sun a little bit just to get it a little brighter? Is that the white one? No, that's also gray. Again, it's you need to be a really, really particular. Like, I think this is the golden Isabella. No, that's the dark one. This is the golden. I don't think that's the light. one over there. And again, there's a very small difference. So again, I don't understand why this mother made like 3 different Isabellas, like that, and that. But I'm here for it. I just think if I was the one doing it, I would get tired of repainting the same color. Um, so yeah. But besides that, I really enjoyed the work. Again, I thought initially that the shine of it makes it look a little bit plastic, which they do out here. But then again, oh, I'm just putting you back here. Um, it does have that shine. You can see it both in this picture and in this picture. So it's not because it's plasticky, it's because it's the shine it's supposed to have. But do you get in a little bit closer, you can see that the fur have a much nicer texture. It's not the best I ever seen of fur texture, but it's not really bad. I assume they have very short fur. We have a weird texture here going on though. But again, it looks nice. And we also have a few things, for instance, up here that you can actually look inside the tail. Like they made the tail like the firm part of the tail and then the hair strands and just placed it around it instead of actually putting it on. Which is a little bit sad because I feel like it could have looked nicer. But again, if you just play your game, you will never notice. We have the mane. This one doesn't have. Wait, where's the mane? Why haven't I noticed that they don't have a mane? Why haven't I noticed that? Well, this one actually appeared not to have a mane either, but this does. So maybe it is a possibility that you cut it off for some kind of reason, like kind of like when you braid a horse mane, but here you just cut it off instead. I don't know if there's any kind of like trend about that, or if there's something. I have no way of knowing that. So I really can't comment on it. But I didn't notice it before now, which is a little weird. I do really like the eye though. It's really, really dark brown, and then you have that really black pupil in the middle. I do believe if your computer have a hard time handling these colors that are very, very close, this will look one color to you. But I will say if you have the right monitor, the right graphic card, I do not have a god computer. I have a good computer. I do not have like one of these wonderful magical computers, and it looks very beautiful on mine. Let's see the hoofs. They also seems very good. I do like these small tufts of hair back here. I don't know if it's something the horse actually have, but I do actually like them. And the stature, again, you can see the ribs here, which you could also see on the pictures. And overall, it looks beautiful. I have a few like points on it I would like to be better. But especially if this is a new mother, this is goddamn wonderful. And if it's not a new mother, I will say it's still fairly possible. I wouldn't mind using this at all. There is some things I would like to look into. For instance, the thing with the mane, if that's a thing where you cut it off. I would like a rework with the tail up here, because the tail down here looks really, really good. Actually, better in some of the times of tales I have seen before from other more everyday mothers. So that's kind of it's just sad that it didn't get all the way there. But again, I have never made a mod. I would not be able to do it even this, like close to this. I would never get there. The baby is quite beautiful. I do like the fluffiness of the hair. It's clearly much more fluffy than the adult. We also have the mane here, which were made very good, which also make me think that it was a on purpose you removed it here. It wasn't like, I give up, I don't know how to make a mane. It's not that at all, because the mane is here and it's beautiful. The tail of the baby also looks like it doesn't even closely have the same issue, and it's just overall very, very cute. I will say though, the blackness here would really benefit for some dimension. Like, put a few gray hairs in there, put a few brown hair, not brown because you have a really, really clean white, gray, black one here, so a little bit of gray here. You can see over here the texture is really, really beautiful, and I would just like that to continue a little bit further. Here it's also beautiful, but I think some computers may have issue handling that. The glitching going on, keep in mind that might be my computer, so it may not happen on yours. I haven't seen anything like really buggy about them. Like, they move around, they're cute. They do go in the water. Again, water, I only have this water, but they don't only drink, they do go down there and bathe. I don't know if they would actually swim because it's not that deep, which is probably my fault, to be honest. Here you see the black one out in the sun, and I just need to see this texture again. Here you can see actually all of the blue hairs in between, like the blue toned hairs, makes it beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And here you really have that texture where it looks black, but with texture compared to what we saw on the foal. So the mother is clearly able to make really beautiful textures, and I, again, do not know the mother at all. Or any mothers, to be honest, but I have no way of knowing what this mother are able to do. But overall, it's beautiful. We have a little bit in here where it just looked pitch black again. But it can be a combination of the shadow also. I'm just gonna... You can see here on this side where there's more shadow, all of the blackness become a little more pitch black. But the shine actually from underneath here makes it look so much better here than it does higher up in the blackness. I think all of them have this dark brown eye, and I'm really not mad at it. I really do like it. So I'm just checking. That's also black. It's, yeah, black coat and black coat. Okay. Yeah, I don't know with these colors again, but I do really appreciate it. I do also believe I saw somewhere, is it white coat? And maybe a Pamino? Oh, wait. I think I saw, but actually they've been in here for a while, so maybe some of them did die at some point. But again, yeah, if you want a new horsey, there's something to play with. And again, this is from Iran and Turkmenistan. And the fjordhest that we looked at last is originally from Norway, but widely spread throughout Scandinavia. And in other countries, but it's more centered there. So even though you have one of these horses, I really think you could defend having both of them, because their environment and what they were bred for is very different. You can see this is not one that is made to pull something really heavy. This is one that are made to like move fast and beautiful. I would think it may be a fast runner, or it may be a jumper, or like a riding hest. Horse. Riding horse. That is made to be a beautiful animal, where the fjordhest is more made to be practical animal. So again, education-wise, you could get a lot out of that in a zoo. So yeah. That's pretty much where I want to leave you today. I don't even want to zoom in on any of them. I just want to, just let you see the group like moving around. Oh, it's feeding time. Then let's go over here and see them eat. yeah, that's it, guys. Really recommend. They are beautiful, no matter what you say. Um, and as always, guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. Really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.